welcome to the Equalizer. Today, our session will be diving into a very unique opportunity that we currently face. But first of all, disclaimer, this episode is not for the tech-savvy African youth in Accra that can already find their way around AI. This one is for that young gentleman or young lady in Canva that is hearing all about AI and barely knows where to start, where they're scared that another movement or another trend is coming and passing them by. This one is for those young people. You've heard the tales. AI is coming. The world is changing. We are at a turning point. AI will take your job. Education is gone. All of these things that you hear, I'm sure as an African youth, is terrifying because you've seen so many things come and go. You've been told that you're the future. You've been told that you should take opportunity. You've been waiting for that opportunity to come. And then finally, you see something like ChatGPT or you hear about it, but you see the world is moving so fast. And that should be terrifying for everyone. But I'm here to let you in on a little secret that we have 1 to 2 years as young African youth to balance the playing field and equalize the playing field, but just 1 to 2 years. As somebody that's in tech, I know that yes, companies are using AI, but they are still trying to figure it out. They're still trying to see how they can really make it be efficient, be productive at scale. But they are pretty close. Within the next 1 to 2 years, companies will be able to leverage AI to, yes, take your job, transform the economy, transform the world in ways that we could never imagine. What we see today is going to be different from what we'll see in the next 2 years. However, we have 1 to 2 years that as African youth, we can dive in. We can lean in a little bit to that discomfort and learn about how to leverage AI to solve a lot of our challenges. I know it's looking so fast to you. It's looking so fast, even to the leaders in the space. For example, when the year started, when it comes to coding, Gemini was at the top with their 2.5 model at the beginning of the year. Then Claude came in and took over. Then just recently, this August, ChatGPT took back the reign. There was actually one of the models that was only leading for about 24 hours. That's how much things are changing, even for the leaders in the space. But this should not make you sit by hoping that you're going to catch up or feeling desperate or sad that you've already missed the train. We have 1 to 2 years to tap into this movement, equalize the playing field, and not let this opportunity pass us by. We do not want to be the product. We want to be productive and tap into this new economy or this new world that is being created or generated through AI. It's not a farce. It is here to stay, and the world is changing, and we need to get on. So I would like to talk about some of the things that we are doing with some of the organizations that I lead or run to ensure that we tap into this movement that is already on the way. For example, at Roots Africa, the nonprofit that supports farmers in Africa by training young agricultural students to go out and transform farmers' lives, we've built a mobile app backed by AI that allows our change makers to go into a community, interview a farmer, gather basic data about their income, their goals, what they want to do, what they're growing, use AI data about weather, use local agricultural research from the African continent, use regenerative and agroecological practices, give recommendations to that farmer that would allow them to up and increase their yield and increase their income. Even if that change agent goes and comes in the next time, they can see a history of the recommendations that were given the previous time. And then the AI will still give this change maker and the farmer recommendations on what they can do next. This is like giving a young agricultural student a PhD extension agent in their pocket, on their smartphone. They will be able to do that. Another thing that we are doing right now as well is we are opening a cafe that we just opened here in Hagerstown. We are building a loyalty program that is backed by AI. Instead of sending generic messages to say, hey, we are offering free coffee for your birthday, we would like to use AI to make sure that it enhances this experience for our most loyal customers, give them the experiences that they prefer, that they love, that excites them. This is all backed by AI. The one that we wanted to do, because we did not just want it to send you out and say, hey, go talk to your local community, to your local business, asking them for support, asking them for their problems. We've actually done that ourselves. We've gone to a nearby bowling alley where we identified that they have an issue with their booking website for events. We've talked to the manager and the owner of the place. We've told them that we could build them an AI solution to solve that problem. Now they've given us their data. We are now using that data to train an AI model that would help with the booking page itself on their website, helping customers create account, book, and it will give them opportunities to see the other things that are being offered at that bowling alley. We are also building an AI agent that will be able to answer calls for that bowling alley to book events. And if the call gets stuck, the agent will be able to forward it to a human. So that's a clear example of finding a local problem and then finding a solution to that problem. So now, for you, how do you get on? An easy way to do this is just go start from episode 1 of this podcast and start listening to it. You're going to learn step-by-step guide on how you get on as an African youth. So many people are doing these videos out there. However, for me, it's for my brothers and sisters in the continent who are scared, who are hearing about this movement, who do not even know where to start, and they're just waiting for somebody to come and say, hey, this is how you can get on. This is it. We have 1 to 2 years opportunity to get on this train, to equalize the playing field. And one thing that I will tell you is, gone are the days when you build a mobile app that everybody will need to figure out how to use the app to solve their problems. Now people would love customization. People know that you can build apps in no time. You can actually go back and look at one of our episodes where we actually build 5 apps within 20 minutes. So figuring out how to leverage these AI tools to build customizable solutions would mean that you become an expert. No other big company would understand exactly the problems that you face in your community better than you. So they cannot build the solution that you would build for the people in your community. So taking advantage of this moment to build customizable solutions would put you as an expert in your local community and eventually at a global scale. So the time for excuses are over. We need to tap into this trend, dive in, and start leveraging these tools to transform our continent, to transform our country, to transform our communities in the African continent. Now, how do you start? Just find your phone. You have your phone. You have the best, a PhD student in your pocket that is the best at almost every single subject. Go to the computer lab on your campus and use it for a few hours to use AI to figure out how to get started. Go to the cyber cafe close by. There is a way to get onto the internet and figure out how to leverage this model. And if nothing else, listen to this episode, go back, figure out, listen to previous episodes and see where you get started. Easy step, free models, things that will allow you to get on without being scared. Instead of being scared, do something about it. Thank you and see you in our next episode of The Equalizer.